Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of UK NBA. Time to look at the Christmas Day games. We all know the Cavaliers, Miami Heat. We know what's going to happen there. No point in even just commenting. But let's do the other teams justice and mention them for a little bit until I say how the Cavaliers are going to beat Miami Heat. Let's start with the Wizards against the Knicks.
Yeah, kicks off at 5 PM. If you're in the UK, then BT Sport is your channel to watch it all. Obviously, if you're in America, it's on different stations, NBA TNT, ESPN, ABC. So you can watch it everywhere, basically. But
well, I don't know fair.
No, it is a bit tricky because then, we've got it all on one channel.
We've got one channel.
Yeah.
The Americans. If you've got any our transatlantic cousins that are watching, you're lucky. You got all those channels to watch basketball.
But in a way, then you just got to sit down one channel. You don't have to click channels or anything. It's just one channel.
True. So it's the Washington Wizards against the New York Knicks, and there's no point contemplating who's going to win. It's a Washington Wizards win every day of the week, every time, every place.
It's probably the one matchup at the moment you're looking at down the list that you're thinking not really competitive.
It's not. No, there's no way. I mean, what are the Knicks? Third from bottom in the conference?
The only thing I can say is that is this a game that New York are going to turn up for? Is this the type of game that?
Well, they need to start. Well, they've only taken themselves 2 months to turn up, so I'm sure.
The one at home on the opening day against the Cleveland Cavaliers, which was a massive surprise. I mean, terrible.
We didn't want to win that game.
Won 4 since then, basically. And, I think the Wizards are much the better team, but I just think it's going to be one of them days where it's actually an exciting game. I think if Melo's back as well, on form.
I suppose it's one of those games where you look at it and you think this is not competitive in any stretch of the imagination. But these are the types of games that normally something unexpected sort of crops up. Sorry, I'm messing with my coffee cup. Put it over there. This is the game that usually things turn up. Things happen. It's Christmas Day. Surprise. Santa Claus could be dropping the Knicks a present. A win against the Wizards. Yeah. But I'm going to say Wizards.
I'm going to say Wizards as well, unfortunately, for the Knicks. But I think it could be a closer game than many expect, because I think they could turn up a little bit more than usual.
Okay, another Christmas Day bonanza sees Kevin Durant, Oklahoma City Thunder against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, love this matchup. Spurs had a triple overtime last night the night before against Memphis Grizzlies, which they lost. OKC, KD missed most of the game against Golden State Warriors. He scored 30 points in the first half and he was injured.
Brilliant.
It was tragic for the fans and for him, because I was thinking 60-point night here.
Yeah, could have been
easily. Night for Kevin Durant, but
sadly got injured.
Yeah, luckily it seems to be a day-to-day, so fingers crossed for all NBA fans across the world.
Yeah, so taking that's on at 7:30 in the UK timing. Prediction time. I'm going to go with the Spurs. I'm not going for a blowout.
No.
I'm going to say it's going to be within about 5 or 6 points, but I'm going to go for the Spurs.
I think it could be a statement game by the Spurs, but there were some flaws in the performance the other night. That was probably an off day for them. Ball movement wasn't so great. They didn't quite a lot of easy baskets go for the Grizzlies. I think this OKC have got a little bit over the Spurs. I think there's going to be a little bit of revenge on their mind after last year's playoffs, and I think OKC will win that game. In overtime. I think this will be an overtime game.
Okay. The next one. It's the game that we've been waiting for all year on UK NBA. It's finally come down to this. Some call it the grudge match.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
I would say it's LeBron James
versus LeBron
versus
that one as well.
Versus Derrick Rose plays Kevin Love. No, he plays Rose.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, Dwayne Wade, that's a blow.
Yeah.
So I need to do a bit more research.
Yeah. Well,
it is the grudge match. It's Ryan versus Pete, and it is live at 10 o'clock on Christmas Day. Where are you? Where are you, people, UK NBA fans? Are you a fan of the Cavs, or are you the Heat?
I think they're all for the Heat, to be honest.
I don't think so. I think your Heat is going to turn to cold.
I don't mean. The Cavaliers are going back with no horses to ride on. And what are you going for then? I'm
going to go for the Miami Heat.
You're going to go for the Heat?
Yeah.
That's coincidental, because I'm going for the Heat as well.
The reason I'm going for the Heat is because, as much as I want the Cavaliers to win, I think that with the LeBron James aspect and the fact it's in Miami.
Yeah. I think there's going to be...
Yeah, I'm going to go Miami Heat.
There's going to be a different feeling about this game. I think people said at the beginning of the year, a lot of people in Miami love what LeBron James brought. And had Miami Heat been doing really well at this stage in the season, I think he would have got a warm reception. But the fact that the Heat are in 7th in the conference, they've just lost Chris Bosh to injury, they're not going to be happy.
No.
And LeBron James is going to have quite a harsh reception in a way.
But I really hope I'm proven wrong and the Cavaliers do win. Moving on from that one, on Boxing Day, the Lakers are playing the Bulls, and for me, that's a Bulls victory.
Yeah, I think the Bulls can take that. I'm excited about that game because I think Kobe Bryant's going to really turn up. I think the Lakers can have a good game there. Although they've been so poor in results, I think performances on occasion, especially against these big teams, has been impressive. And I'm looking forward to that one. But the Bulls should just have enough, bit more quality in those big positions like the power forward position, the centre position, etc.
That kicks off at 1 o'clock in the morning UK time. To wrap up our Christmas Day games, it's the Golden State Warriors against the Clippers. Has to be the Warriors.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go Clippers.
Okay.
I think it's against a massive game. It's been a tough week or so for the Warriors, but they got a win last night, which was brilliant. The Clippers, this is always a rivalry game. This is a true rivalry, if you can call it that. And I think the Clippers are going to come out on top, but it's going to be a great matchup. But I think the likes of Dwight Howard, DeAndre Jordan might just be able to do what they want in that game with the lack of no Andrew Bogut, no David Lee. So I think that could be a Clippers game. Excellent.
Just to recap, Christmas Day goes like this. It's the Wizards against the Knicks, OKC against the Spurs, the Cavaliers versus the Heat. Looking on to Boxing Day, it's the Lakers, Bulls and Warriors, Clippers. And that wraps up our Christmas Day look.
But first of all, I think I've got a few bold predictions to make.
We've got bold predictions.
I'm feeling on a roll right now. It's Christmas. I feel like it's a good time to come out with some bold predictions.
Yeah, you've got all your Christmas shopping done, so
you're
quite happy.
Done, all presents are wrapped. And what is going to be a great game on Christmas Day between the Heat and the Cavaliers, I'm going to go with the Heat. But not only that, I'm going to say that Dwayne Wade is going to drop 40 points on the Cleveland Cavaliers in a double-digit victory in normal time. I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be one of them games where Dwayne Wade's going to really want to prove to LeBron James especially that he made the wrong choice.
Okay.
So
I'm hoping for a Cavaliers blowout, even though I think the Heat might sneak it because of the other factors, not because of the quality of the two teams, because I don't think there's much in it, but I think because of the circumstances of LeBron James going back to Miami and the position that Miami find themselves in at the moment, the fact that the crowd will be hostile. I think it'll be the Heat win, but I hope I'm proven wrong. And is that it for this part?
Well, I've got one more prediction because it's about OKC. Obviously, been a lot of talk in the last few weeks. Will they now make the playoffs with Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook back?
We kind of thought a few weeks ago that they might sneak it, but I think I've changed my mind now.
I've certainly changed my mind. Not only will they make the playoffs, but they'll make it into the top 4 for home court advantage in the first round.
Well, there you go then. I think they'll miss out.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think they've got it. I think there's no better combination in the league than Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. And to be honest, I think they're a big shot for the NBA championship this year.
Yeah, 25-1 with William Hill at the moment.
Fantastic shot for that because I think the momentum's going to be with them now.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what then, because it's Christmas, we'll have our bet, the Christmas bet. What do we recommend on UK NBA? We recommend probably, even though I don't think it'll happen, but it's a good bet, is OKC to win the UK NBA Championship, and that'll get you odds of 25-1. And please do, if you win, send us money our way. PO Box. Credit us with it. If you win now, stick that in the comments, and we're entitled to a bit of cash from that. So I really think we've wrapped it up now.
That's it. Yeah, that's it for the predictions.
So is that it for?
Yeah, and that's Christmas Day.
So have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2015 right here on UK NBA.